All right, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory, and oh boy, what a beautiful, beautiful morning. We can see our dam from this angle. We are building computers and we have a new power plant next to that waterfall over there. If you guys missed the previous episode, but anyway, I've been thinking about where I want to take this conceptually, right? And since we're going to be doing some AI research, and we're going to be developing supercomputers, I thought, all right, conceptually, what would make the most sense? What kind of base would you create to develop AI? And I thought, all right, if you're developing artificial intelligence, what you want to do is you want to have a base that is pretty much isolated from the rest of the operation, right? Remember, this is a new operation in a completely uncharted planet, right? So the logical decision would be to create a completely different system, independent from the previous operation. So in case the AI goes rogue, it wouldn't have any sort of like connection to the main operation. So that's conceptually what I want to do. So I found this spot right here, and we have a bunch of different resources. We have iron ore, which we're gonna need because we're gonna develop alloys again. We're gonna have a completely different operation here, and we're gonna have some redundancies because I think those are gonna be necessary. We're gonna produce some more heavy modular frames, right? We also have some Caterium right there, and we're gonna use that to produce circuits. And we're gonna combine that with plastic, right? And we're gonna do a bunch of stuff. I also wanna unlock the jetpack because this base, in case I haven't said it, this base is gonna be a flying base. All right, it's gonna be floating somewhere over there among the stars, or in this case, among the clouds? Question mark. So it's gonna be a floating base. We're gonna have some manufacturers, we're gonna have some assemblers up there, and the idea is that the base is not gonna be connected to the ground in any sort of way other than some conveyor belts that I'm gonna send from this area right here. We're gonna have to send coal, and we're gonna have to send plastic to the flying base. So we're gonna have a truck station here, and it's gonna run conveyor belts all the way up to the flying floating base, whatever. So let's start by cleaning up this area. All right, and it's done. So we have a clean area with which we can work now, and there's a pale berry right there. So those big balls right there, that's Caterium right there. So we're gonna build a bridge all the way over there. All right, so this is gonna be the entrance right here. Let's go like so, right there. So now, I don't know if this game has a height limit. I'm gonna try to go as high as possible, but it might be the case that there's some sort of like restriction to how high you can build. I don't know, look at that. I mean, it seems like there's no height restriction, so that's great. All right, so I pretty much cleaned this whole area, but I still can't figure out how to get these two big balls off of the Caterium deposit. I tried mining it, but it doesn't work. Usually if we have some sort of like deposit on top, you can just remove it by doing it manually, but it won't let me do it. What we're gonna do now is let's place the truck station right there. All right, so the conveyor belts are gonna come this way. No truck is gonna do this path. No truck is gonna go beyond there, right? All of this is gonna be conveyor belts. The base, the flying base, is gonna be somewhere up here. So what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna do an L-shape turn, and then I'm gonna have to start increasing the height using these blocks right here, using these and ramps. And that's all gonna be scaffolding because we're gonna delete that eventually, and we're just gonna have the conveyor belts going all the way up and a walkway. That's gonna be it. All right, so look at this. It's almost nighttime. We are pretty high up, and I don't think we're even halfway there. I think I want to build it, I guess, twice this height, right? So hopefully it'll be like at this height right here, somewhere like that. And it's gonna be in this empty area right here. So hopefully it's gonna look pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie, I do get a little bit anxious when I look down, but anyway, I'm gonna continue to build here, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so I think this is a pretty good height right here. I started with about 1,000 concrete, and we only have 100 right now. So I'm gonna lay down the foundation right there, and I'm probably gonna have to. Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of want to do it like right here. Let's go like so. Right here, because I want the entrance to the factory. I want all the conveyor belts to be running through the back. Right? And I want the light to come in from this angle. So I'm gonna build it right here. Can you see that right there? That's Caterium. I think you can even see the quick wire right there. I think I might as well just bring the quick wire back here, right? All right, so we're all the way up here. This is gonna be the foundation right here. This is the main foundation. It's gonna be a multi-level base. So we're gonna have some production going over here, maybe some assemblers, some foundries, and we're gonna produce some items here, and then we're gonna send them all the way over here to manufacturing. And I think it's gonna be great. So I kind of like this design right here. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go like so. And this is also going to be an odd number. So this is the middle right here. So it's going to be a 5 by 5. Let's do a 5 by 5 here. I changed my mind. Have a new idea here. So we could do a 5 by 5 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's delete this one. I want it to look as if it has multiple levels, almost as if it's organized by categories, maybe. All right, so far we have 1, 2, 3 different platforms. And I think what I want to do is I also want to add a second floor here, or is it a third floor? How do you count things like this? Like floating bases, what's the rule? I'm gonna bring the coal to one of the truck stations and the quick wire, and I'm also gonna have to bring some plastic there. So tons of work to do. I'll see you guys in just a second. There you go, and start recording. Right here, we're gonna get some plastic. There you go, and we're gonna bring it to the floating base. All right, this is a busy street right here. Let's do that right there, and then we'll head back. So that's coal. All right, so here's a question. What if I use one of these, right? This is a smart splitter, so if I place one right here, how does this work? So I can add up to 3 different items to this conveyor belt in terms of categories, right? So I could add all of these, right? So plastic, iron ore, and coal could all go into this one, and then this smart splitter is gonna do all the work. Oh, that's so good. All right, and we made it. Yep, there you go. So now all I have to do here is place a smart splitter. Connect that right there. Let's go in. All right, so we're gonna start with the steel production here. We're gonna have this right here, like so. Right there. So this is gonna go right there and right there. So from here, we're gonna have the smart splitter split coal and iron ingots. I mean iron ore, right? So the iron ore is gonna go this way. All right, so right here there's gonna be the assembler, and into this one we're gonna have to send some concrete right here. So it's gonna be tough, dude. It's gonna be tough. Over here we're gonna need to produce the modular frames, right? Right. So this one goes into this one, and this one goes into this one. This produces. Let's make it so that this one produces plates and this one produces iron rods. And the reason for that is because the plates go straight into the assembler, whereas the iron rods need to be processed into screws, right? All right, and this one's gonna make reinforced iron plates. So then we're gonna need another smelter here for iron rods, and we're gonna combine the two to make the modular frames, right? So this is gonna be concrete going into this one. So then I'm gonna need another smelter right here. Oh my God, this is insane. Why did I do this again? Why did I choose to do this again? I can't even remember. Hold on. Oh yes, I need the reinforced modular frames. God dang it, dude. All right, perfect. All right, so up here, we're gonna have the other assembler. I'm gonna delete all of this crap. Let's do that right there. And from this constructor, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, I can do that. All right. And this is gonna be producing modular frames with reinforced iron plate and 6 iron rods. Yes. All right. We're doing okay, boys. Obviously, we still don't have power, but all the groundwork is done, and I'm kind of happy with this. All right, so we have a miner MK2 on a copper deposit. It's going into a smelter, and from there it's going into a constructor, which is gonna build the wire, right? Then this goes into a splitter right here, and from one end it goes into another constructor. I'm gonna send this all the way up there. All right, so what I just realized is that I don't really need to use more than one single conveyor here, because I can use smart splitters. And then left is gonna be wire. Where's the wire? So that's wire. This is cable. And we're gonna combine these over here because wire is gonna go with plastic. All right, so we have a ton of plastic right here. We have concrete, we have wire, we have cable. And hopefully my theory works and you can actually split them all. All right, so the problem here is that we haven't connected this to any source of power, and I don't want to connect it to the main power grid. So we're gonna have our own tiny little power plant in here, and it's gonna be a fuel power plant, so it's gonna be completely independent from the rest of the operation, right? All right, so as you can see, I am running a different conveyor belt here for fuel only, because I think that's gonna be like really important. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make this platform down here a mini power plant, I guess. All right, we have the first one powered up. Let's see if we can power this whole deal right here. Let's move this right there. So, will this work? Is this enough? It seems like one is enough. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we need the cable for the computers. Yeah, that's right. And this one is going to make AI limiters, which need circuit boards and quick wire. All right, so I think maybe... God dang it. Let's place it right here then. So that's the circuits right there. Gonna place another splitter right here. Oh my god, this has taken me so long. Can I do this? Yes. All right. So this one's quick wire, and this one over here is circuits. So we're gonna make AI limiters right here. Good. Cable, plastic, and quick wire are required to make the superconductor, right? Right here, I'm gonna place all the manufacturers right here. I wish you could stack them, but you can't. So the high-speed connector needs quick wire and plastic, but the cable is also gonna be needed to make the computer. So I need another splitter right here. It's insane. Everything in this game is insane. At some point, you just lose your mind. It just happens. All right, plastic and cable are coming in. I'm gonna add some of this just to make sure that this is working. Yes, it is. All right, it's producing the high-speed connector. Now, what I'm gonna need is another one of these. I'm gonna need another manufacturer to make the computers. So I'm gonna place one right here, I guess. All right, so I decided to actually just add it right here, even though it's not gonna be symmetrical. I feel like I just don't have an option anymore. So I'm gonna do that. I guess that screws right there. This is cable, so this is gonna go like right there. It's a complete mess, dude. It's very messy, and I'm sorry, but I don't have any other option, and it's been like 5 hours, dudes. So yeah, I'm doing what I can. All right, I'm sorry. I hate this. Why? Your face is an invalid shape, all right? So we have everything necessary to create the supercomputer finally, and I think First of all, here's the thing. Here's an idea for the coffee stain developers. Let me stack these, all right? They're perfect for stacking, all right? I want to stack this on top of each other, you know? I think what I'm gonna do is place this one here. And this is the final thing right here, because that's gonna make the supercomputers. And somehow I'm gonna have to reroute this over here. Well, it's gonna be actually super easy, because what I could do is I could just merge these and then use a logical splitter to add that to these over here. So hold on, this is insane. The spaghetti monster is just everywhere at this point. So supercomputer, so it needs computers, limiters, high-speed connector, and plastic. So much plastic, dude. So let's do that, and let's do that right there. So center is gonna be high-speed connector, and right is gonna be computer. Where's the computer? Computer. ABC computer. There you go. So right is computer, center is high-speed connector. AI limiters. Oh my god, I think we're finally done here, and all we need now is some plastic, which I can totally just split right here. Hold on, how's this doing? And we're making our first supercomputer with artificial intelligence. Oh boy. Holy crap, this has been a crazy project. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This was insane. If I fall, that's gonna be it. So what I'm gonna do now off camera is I'm gonna delete all of that stuff, all this scaffolding, and everything up here is gonna be great. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.